Okay, this has been in my yard and then sit out on the concrete for a while. It's probably been outdoors for probably at least 10 years, out in the weather, and you can see how it is rusted, something fierce, very bad shape. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a pile of rust on the inside of it. I'm going to pour it out here. The rust was kind of piled up in the middle of it. Ooh, look at that sludge. Sludge of rust. I don't know what else was in this thing. Anyway, I'm going to try and restore this thing. See if there's any markings on it. And if there is, it's under the rust. I don't see anything on the bottom that is. The first thing I need to do is flush it out. Get all the gunk I can out of it. The outside is probably going to need sandblasting anyway. Well, I can't do this and hold the phone at the same time, so let me get back to the video later. Okay, that's a little vinegar I poured in here. This is after I scrubbed it out. You can see how still awful it is after soaking all night in vinegar and some water. I added this morning for a few hours, but it's still not in good shape. But I'm going to get started on it. And I put some vinegar in there, and I couldn't find my other wire brush, but I'm using this one. So that should be able to get into here, everything. So that's how it'll work. I'll let you know. Okay, you can see, at least I can see some bare metal now on the sides. The bottom, maybe in spots here. But still a lot of stuff in there. This is after about an hour with the wire brush. Okay, I've let it soak for 2 days now with vinegar in the bottom of it. And look at the sludge. Also, I found my other brush. And it works. Just get down to the bare metal. So I'm going to rinse this out and see if I can do some more work on this. So that, I'm guessing that vinegar may have dislodged all the rust from the bottom of that. Still gonna have to sandblast the outside though, I think. Anyway, we'll find out. Okay, making progress. That's mostly bare metal now at the bottom. On the sides, just got this little bit of carbon buildup here and there on it. That's mostly bare metal too, but the bottom, that shiny part there, that is bare metal. It just got some spots and some stains on it here. That's after soaking it for a day, scrubbing it down with a wire brush, and then soaking it for 2 more days in pure vinegar. I have made a lot of progress on the lid. This is the interesting part. Like I mentioned, this part here actually soaked through from the other side when I first started soaking it, when I just had, it was in an angle in the sink, or in a tub in the sink, and I would turn it periodically. But these lines here are where it was full on the inside, not the outside, but it soaked through. It got this part. The back side, I actually got down to the bare metal. It was clean a couple of days ago, but I put the vinegar in there and I covered this up and left it outside for a couple of days. And now this is completely re-rusted, or formed some kind of deposits on it from the fumes of the vinegar, I guess. But I took a wire brush to that, and that comes off real easy there. And so that's bare metal right there. So that should be real easy to clean up after I get the rest of it done. The deposits on the outside, though, that is going to have to be sandblasted, I believe, because I don't believe that's going to come off any other way. But I'll work on some other things. I finally found my other wire brush, by the way, and this works really good on that. But, and anyway, so I'm making progress, but it may be a little while. Okay, that is down to the bare metal now. And I think that'll scrub out with a little soap and water. But this here, I could probably get that with sandpaper or sandblasting, I don't know. I'm still going to soak the inside of the lid here again, and then I'll work on the outside of it after I get the sandblaster out. And I still have to get all that with the sandblaster. So, but the inside is almost done. So, okay, I've got it down to the bare metal. I noticed these lines here, which I thought was stuff that was caked on, but that's actually metal. That's not caked on stuff, so that's going to have to be ground flat. And this is all because it's pitted here, and the bottom is kind of pitted too. But these lines here, they may have been just, from the molding process, may have been an error. I don't know. But this is bare metal. It's got a little rusty look on it, but after I scrubbed it down with a wire brush and got it down to the bare metal, I washed it out with soap and water, and then immediately stuck it in the oven at about 400 degrees for about 20 minutes, just to make sure it was dry. And in the process of just making sure it was dry, it kind of changed color a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to hit it with the sandblaster to get anything else off of it once I get that done, and then do the rest of it as well. And I'm going to let this soak overnight again on the inside of the lid here. I'm hoping it'll soak all the way through like it did on the rest of it, and make the whole top easier to clean up as well. But anyway, sandblasting ought to finish it up, and then I may take some kind of grinding wheel and get all the pitting out of it. The bottom surface is very rough, and I think that's because it's rusted for so long. It's not as smooth as it should be, so that needs to be refinished to make it smoother before I season it. So that is bare metal we're looking at. But anyway, we'll take it from there. I've got this down to the bare metal, very clean. That'll be ready to season after a good washing and maybe sandblasting a few things off the edges here. The other side, I've got it down to the bare metal too. Just rub it down a bit. Still got those marks from the vinegar that I soaked it in. I guess I'm going to have to make it even. I'm going to have to soak the whole top for a couple of days. But this is looking